bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7!
Still gonna.
Cheating. It's green. You should get that.
What is he? Holy shit.
Let's go! Welcome to the opening night of Season 3 Draft League. We have got 3 banger games, and hopefully Steam doesn't try to ruin all of them. We've got no custom assets available right now. Steam really trying to make it bad. But we've got a banger right now between the Tinder Gods and Order 66. First, representing the Tinder Gods. It's Team Captain Nick, aka Forehead McGee. Wookie, thank you for the resub. 12 months. We hit a year, buddy. And representing Order 66.
Execute Order 66.
It's Michael, flying the CIS. I am joined now by Team Punishers Captain Noah. Noah, what's going on, Snipes?
Hello. Thanks for having me be here. This is going to be a great 3 games, and I'm excited to get to watch and co-commentate.
Yep, should be good. If it's not good, I'm suing everybody.
Yep, makes sense. They don't.
Okay, well.
So,
You can't leave well enough alone and have to recolor everything. God forbid that your fucking ship is red. All right, betting is open. 1 for Nick, 2 for Michael. We have had 1 match played already in the whole league. So this will be the first one from this series. I should probably pull that up.
who was that between again? It was JF.
That was Kess from Mega Milk defeated JF from NJO. Apparently there was some big dice variance. But Kess is also a good player, so who knows how much that mattered. I mean, that's a battle of first round picks right there, right? So that's a heavyweight matchup. It matters, Greg. I literally use the color to remember ships more than anything else. Well, then the default color should be how you do it. Why risk it? I always blame the dice. Pro tip. I mean, blaming the dice is classic Sri Lanka style. You know how we appreciate the 8th arc here. We're an 8th arc type of stream. How many of you are actually familiar with the 8th arc?
I am not. Would you care to go over that?
Well, there is like the front arc, right? The back arc, the 2 side arcs. Then there's 180 front, 180 back, and then there's the bullseye arc. Those are 7 arcs that you can fire from, right? And then there's the 8th arc. Now here's the 8th arc. Say I roll. All right, I'm playing you. You attack me. You roll blank blank focus, and you say, nah, never mind. I'm gonna leave it. I roll my dice. Doesn't matter what it is. I say safe. That's the 8th arc. That little dig. That little get under your skin moment. Just let the other opponent know that you win that roll. The 8th arc, a crit shows up on the dice. They take a crit and you go, that's a crit. They're like, yeah, I flipped it. That's a crit. That's great 8th arc usage right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's the arc that you never knew you wanted. Mastering that arc is going to make you win a lot. Looks like we are ready to go. Turn 1 here. This is a scramble the transmission. Big opening game. We get our Zam card down there. Noah's silence is also you flexing the 8th arc. Exactly. Exactly. The 8th arc isn't just for X-Wing. It's for life. I'm trying to teach you all how to be better at life.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah,
I can't.
what's up?
Is that something that only you can do now? I just would love to get rid of that.
What is it?
The first player Natty's annoying banners that pop up in your face. I can't get rid of it.
Oh.
It doesn't let me.
That's broken. It's for sure broken because I can't. I've been hitting that shit forever and it just stopped.
Yeah,
It just,
not our day today, huh? Got
yeah.
it. Cool.
I mean, that was broken before today.
Burn it
Can't
with
even.
fire.
Yeah.
Burn it! Burn it!
Flipster, burn that
Flipster,
feature with
burn
fire.
it! No one wants it. All right.
I appreciate the thought behind it. Like it was like a good thought, but you know what? We're good. We're good on that forever.
Yeah. All right.
It is always nice to rub it in that you rolled 3 crits on the road dice, and then it's like Natty's, and then proceed to roll 3 blanks on attack.
Yeah, and then you just gotta like nudge it in a little bit. Nudge it in, and this ties in perfectly with Sri Lanka. You're like, well, it is a dice game. Natties happen. Stuff like that. So 1 forward for the Bactoid prototype. Andre asks, Snipes, who do you think is getting punished? Also, I'm trying to get everyone to call you Snipes.
Gotcha.
You know how like Ahsoka
Yeah.
Snips? I want you to be Snipes.
Sweet. I like that. We can go with that.
Keo, the 4 forward.
I mean, it's a great matchup. Projector is super good, and so is Nick. They've both practiced these lists a lot from the looks of it. I know Projector has played his list a ton. He's played me with it. I'm pretty confident that he can win, just based on how he's played against me. Then again, I haven't played Nick yet, so we'll see how that goes. But if I had to put my money down on one, I'd put it on Projector, even though I bet on Nick.
The experimental scanner going off, and he's gonna burn the false transponder codes on Django, and then lock Zam. Projector does equal Michael. Everyone here has 17 different names. Zam gonna boost in. Don't think it's gonna get in range of that E-Wing.
It's just gonna be just out.
Wonder if Ahsoka goes fast and they try to pincer off Zam here. Luke, foils appear to be closed, and Luke will take the boost.
That does set him well to turn in next round if he wants to go after Zam, if that's who his main target is.
Yeah, this looks like an all-in on Zam type thing with Keo being like, please don't hurt me.
Keo might just try and get in the way and block for a few rounds.
Yeah, it really depends how fast Django. I think Django could actually get into a shot here if he went full,
especially if he
full
boosted.
forward. Yeah. Django only a 3, but I still think if you bank boost, you get into a shot.
Yep. Ooh, that lines it up so nicely.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to get, even if you can plink 1 here on Luke, that would be pretty cool. I don't think you shoot Keo. Evade force doesn't seem. Whoa! What is this bullshit? Two hits and 2 evades from Luke.
Yeah, getting anything through on Luke is sometimes pretty hard, especially with his ability to always regain the force after he's been shot at.
I mean, it's hard, but you have a way better shot than getting in on Keo with an evade and a
Yeah.
force.
No, Keo was not the choice there. I agree that going into Luke was the right choice.
I agree, Andre. It's really weird and it sucks. But Steam was having issues. We'll try again for game 2. Basically, any custom asset right now is loading in as a white box. So, like, the cloud's having an issue. Hey, Luke. And Luke is actually going to sneak the shield through. Django going to spend the palp force and go ahead and get the shield down. Keo. Classic 2v3 from Keo coming here. And Keo could spend a force for 2. But
Not
won't.
spending it.
A coward. Would have got another shield.
Another...
Real
Yeah,
cowardly play there.
I would have spent it there, especially since you could side slip. Just opens up your dial a little more, if nothing else.
All right, that is turn 1 in the books. Turn 2, they can start picking up points.
What maneuver do we think we're going to see Keo do to try and get in the way of Django? Just a 5 straight?
I think a
would you go
4.
slower?
I think 4 is where it's at for Keo right now.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If Michael wants to big brain this, you can pretty much double tap with Django, right? If you go 4 straight boost,
Ooh,
and
yeah,
you get
because that
Luke and Keo on the back here. I don't think there's anything you can do about that unless you turn Keo away, and that's pretty dangerous if Django slow rolls. So Django, I think, is in a real power position. I think this factoid is probably just going to go ahead and claim. I don't think it's making a big move.
If I had to guess, Luke is probably just going to 3 hard and then see if he can boost or lock onto Zayon.
Yeah. Bets right now incredibly even. 10 to 11. Slightly favoring Michael. The power. That is fire sprays. If you're gonna bet and you haven't, get them in, because I'm gonna close them at the conclusion of this movement phase here. Before they shoot, you cowards. I should close them already, but I'm a kind, merciful human being. Isn't that right, Snipes?
Yes, you are the kindest person I've ever met. There's
That's
no
right.
question. Greg is always right. Greg is always
That's right. That's right. Everybody knows it. Am I not a generous god? That's what every, like, terrible god always ends up saying. Am I not generous enough for you?
I mean, Greg is hosting TTS games. I don't know how you can get more generous than that.
Yeah. What a host. What a guy.
Yeah. Another good thing if the Django does a 4 straight and Keo doesn't block is it'll set him nicely for proton bombs next round.
Yep. Although, depending where the factoid goes, maybe not.
Yeah. If he banks in to just grab the objective, then I think he should be fine.
Yeah, he could 1 forward and probably still grab it, I think. And that keeps the arc pretty firmly on Keo. I think there's a chance Kyo just says forget Django and goes to try and get the points on Bactoid. Obviously not one shot, but a couple shots. But what do I know? That's a one turn from the Bactoid prototype. Is that not red?
It's white. I thought it was red.
I really thought that was red. Oh, the one bank is red. One turn is white.
Oh.
And there's the first claim of the game.
Bactoid doing Bactoid things.
Bactoid do be Bactoiding.
Went with the 5 straight.
Yeah.
Trying to get in there.
I think I focus boost here. Ooh, a target. Oh, I like that. I don't hate that. Because you got that force.
Yeah, he saved it last round, so proving me
Classic,
wrong right
classic Kyo build is concussion missiles as well. So
Yep.
we
now. I
get
think
3
concussion
dice.
is a staple.
Yeah. I like what I'm seeing there. Big 5 straight for the E-Wing. And he wants to claim, but it seems so dangerous. But he's going to do it. No mods for the E-Wing. That feels real dangerous to me.
Sam
Not
was
on
going
offense,
great
just
here.
on defense. E-Wings can be like that, you know?
Yeah.
Luke going to open foils. He's not going to be in range for a target lock. I think I'd just focus here.
I might go for the claim. You already have 4s.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I would go for the claim. That would have been the better move. But putting it out, Luke is going to throw that lock onto Django, just for funsies. And Ahsoka, 3 forward.
Ooh, do we see Ahsoka give Garvin an action now?
There it is. Love to see that. So Garvin's going to get that focus. Ahsoka gets focus. Always forget about Ahsoka. Her ability is kind of secondary to me than just an A-Wing with Force. A-Wings with Force, good.
She has a good angle for that rocket too.
Oh, great angle. Unless, of course, we get the boost here, and we do. And if... Oh, he banked. If he had gone straight, Luke was in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Luke would have been easy.
But I don't hate the bank. I think the bank is like a fine move for nailing Kyo here. You just could have probably got Luke in trouble here. But there's always the possibility you one-shot Kyo. You don't know.
Or you could potentially take the force off of him too.
Yeah.
So he can't use it on offense.
Believe Kyo's a they. Come on, Snipes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Take the force off of Kyo, so they can't spend it.
There you go. The lock, spend, and the force hit crit coming in to Kyo. Kyo's gonna elusive. Yep, elusive and spend the force to just take shields. Can't risk the crit. Well done there from Leifet de Django. And now it's gonna come to the 5s. Ahsoka does have Zam. And
Good shot.
Ahsoka has the focus. 3 hits coming into Zam. Zam gets 1 evade. It's 2 shields off Zam. Zam does have to reveal the card. It is... You better mean business. So it's the double tap one. So now Luke knows if he shoots Zam that he's getting double tapped.
I wouldn't shoot here with Luke.
I 100% would.
You would shoot with Luke here?
Yeah, I mean, you're getting notorious and double tapped, but like, what are you gonna do? Live life scared forever?
I mean, I guess. At least you live that way.
Do you live that way? Or do you just die that way? You'd better mean business. If Zam doesn't get attacked, they recharge too, right? So really, you're just powering Zam up even more to you better mean business 1,000 times. It's better you get those cards spent. Clancy says I'm ready to root for Stu, but you're gonna have to wait. Yeah, Luke. Hit, crit. Beautiful shot into Zam.
2 more
That
shields.
is the shields. Now this should be a Notorious. And we do get that Notorious trigger. So that is going to make this 3v1 with a reroll and a force, but who needs it? Luke. Oh, Luke doesn't have elusive either. So that's a damage card on a Luke, and then the second shot coming in.
And he still has the force.
Ooh,
This could be dead, Luke.
ooh, Luke. Oh, you spend 2 there and take a crit and try your luck. And that crit is a direct. Luke on 1. Luke on parade! Oh! We're gonna see a bunch of R5 TKs. Not R5 TK, R5 D8 happening here, I believe.
Yep, I think Luke's just gonna take a few turns and try and run away and fix it.
Yeah. What is the shot? What is happening?
I'm not sure. Oh, this is Kyo's shot.
Oh, okay.
Rolled something and got
Kyo got a disabled power regulator, which is going to immediately ionize the Bactoid.
That's really good for next round too.
Yeah, Kyo
Because-
can just come in and say, yeehaw. Run away, Luke Skywalker, maybe. Here's the thing about running away if you're Luke Skywalker. Where do you go? You're in the middle of all that shit. Where do you go? You can maybe 2-bank right.
Do you just 1 bank in? Fix a card, try and bump Sam?
I'm going to be real honest with you. Range 0 shots are good. They're much better than AMG says they are. And I don't want to risk it. Plus, since you're a 5 and Zam's also a 5, there's just as big a chance that Zam blocks you and you don't get to regen. And if you don't get to regen, it's not looking great for you. Too hard right boost? I don't think you can afford to spend your action on anything but R5 right now. You need to take like 3 turns at R5 here.
I wonder if that 3 bank fits. If that puts you in a decent position.
Spend 1 to repair 1 face down. Yeah, so you got 3 turns to make Luke just shields, which would be great. But that means Luke's got to be out of the battle for a little bit. Thankfully, you have an E-Wing. The 3 bank, I think the 3 bank is good. Yellow Jacket Pim says, I got up, and when I got back, Luke was on 1. Yeah, that's what happens when there's a game happening, and then you don't see part of it. Stuff happens. Maybe, if you were a loyal viewer, you'd watch the game. Am I right, Snipes?
Yeah, can't believe him.
You
Not
believe
watching.
people who have, like, lives and, like, other responsibilities? It's like, come on.
Seriously, I mean,
Jesus.
who wants a life? Just come on and hang out.
Just X-Wing. Like, why do
Yeah.
anything else? Was this music from Mercenaries on Xbox? I have no idea. Exclamation point song. I can't even hear the music. I turned that off in my headphones. I don't have it in the mix that I listen to. Road roll for turn 3.
Going to be Nick first player. That's good for him, I think, for Luke.
Yeah, I think that's positive for Luke. We are going to get a proximity mine drop. Nope. Yep. Maybe. Bomb. It's a bomb.
Proton
Zem
bomb.
has bombs. Okay. There is the Zam card. one forward from the Bactoid isn't even able to focus, so stays there like a little bitch.
I would just 2-bank and lock again.
I think I'd focus.
Yeah, maybe focus is better.
You don't have that force back yet. You'll probably
Ooh.
side slip next turn.
Chose to claim instead.
I kind of don't hate that, for being real. All right, pattern analyzer here on the 1 hard from Gavin. And that will be a stress, but we'll get the focus, so it's not so bad. Luke is going to close foils. And I disagree highly with this. If Luke were to boost.
I wouldn't risk the boost because Sam can just 1-bank and boost and get a back arc shot on you.
Yeah, I just
She could even Talon roll right here.
get your boy that extra health.
Might get her far enough. Going for the boost.
I think that's needlessly risky.
I think Luke on 1 extra health just gives him a better chance at living, even if it's a range 1 shot.
Yeah. Like a much better chance of living.
Yeah, because Sam's just
Yeah,
gonna lock,
you just didn't
lock him
give,
here.
you didn't do anything for you there. Zam
Actually,
can
I
just
think
stay
that's
there. Zam might boost to not taking a Ahsoka shot, but I mean, it would have been. It's the same difference. It's range 2 either way. Is what it is. Zam's gonna go for that kill. Yeah, can't say you're wrong. Django probably just a boost here to get a shot into Ahsoka. Goes for tried the palp coordinate and just misses. Bomb goes off, and that will be a shield off Gavin, a shield off Ahsoka. So nice bomb there from Zam K. Wessel, the third. Classic 3v2 coming up for Ahsoka now. Ooh, only 2. Ahsoka doesn't have the target lock or anything, so that
Turned 1 into a crit.
what'd you say?
Ahsoka turned 1 into a crit. From the looks of it.
I don't think so. And that is the final shield.
Oh,
Off.
Gavin. You know what it is? It's Gavin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's the final shield off Zam. Now Zam for a kill. Hit, crit, natties. Luke. Saddies. It's a dead Skywalker.
I guess the only beneficial thing from that shot is he didn't roll any eyeballs, so you can't blame it on not healing.
Right. Yeah, dead either way there.
Well, taking that shot into Zam is looking a little less worth it now.
Yeah, but stand by it at the top. Don't give a fuck. Here is Gavin, Darklighter. With a target lock. And a focus. 1 goes to a crit. Hit, crit. And I think you still have a force. Right? Oh, no, you don't.
He's
Hit crit going in. It's a console fire on Zam. Zam will regain another charge. So Zam down to 4. I think killing Zam without losing anything else is a great way to make up for Luke.
and especially with the objective points, once he starts getting some of those, killing Sam is 9 points, and that's already well on your way to winning. And another thing is that Bactoid isn't looking like he's in a great spot either. So you kill Zam, that Bactoid, you only need like 2 to 3 rounds of objectives.
Yeah, and you've got all the objective control right now, and Kyo's doing work for you. 2 hits, and that's all going into the Bactoid. The Bactoid's down to 2. So I think if you're Nick, the key right now is don't get frustrated. Don't get what's it called? Tilted. Don't get tilted. Focus on your game. You're not out of this yet. So at the end of the round, it is 7-3 for Michael, as Nick picks up 2 objectives.
I wonder if Ahsoka tries to do a 4 straight here and claim boost away, because he doesn't want to turn back in, because Zam's just going to drop another bomb.
Right. I do wonder, can Ahsoka fit? I think a straight is a little dangerous.
I think it should just fit between the nubs.
It fits between the nubs, but you have to clear the asteroid, so you have to do like a 5. A 5, then maybe. All right, so what I think I might do is like a 5, claim. Oh wait, they can't barrel roll. They don't have. It's not the interceptor.
Yep. The four straight would be the only way to give yourself room to boost out of there.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 and hope it doesn't hit the asteroid.
Yep. Because otherwise you're eating a ranged 1 shot out the back and another bomb. And
Yeah,
then Jango's gonna have it.
4 claim boost, and then use Ahsoka and Kyo to attack the Bactoid. Get that 3 points.
I mean, that would be a 6-point swing if he can keep all these objectives.
Yeah, it would be a great swing, but also you have to be a little wary because that Bactoid should not hesitate to fire its Discord missiles. Putting that on Ahsoka, I mean, you likely only get 1 damage out of it, right? Because Ahsoka can get away from it so easily, but still, Ahsoka's already down a shield. You're in a long haul against Jango Fett here.
Yep.
Jango 3 straight, then turn, and then claim. Sure. That doesn't sound bad to me. Does Gavin have any locks out there? Gavin no longer has locks.
Spent
So
it
Gavin
last
will
round.
probably be locking this turn, I would assume. I think Gavin's pretty much locked into a 1 bank, right? Because that's the only blues that aren't straight on the E-Wing. Yeah. So Gavin's locked into a 1 bank, and I assume it's going to be towards Jango. You do have plasma torpedoes, so you probably want to make use of those a little bit as well. All right, turn 4. First player is Michael. I think that's really big here for Nick to kind of have the information before they go. There is the second bomb. There's our Zam card. I'm guessing it's the double tap one. Worked so well the first time. I don't think you're expecting the Bactoid to live. You're just trying to set up a good Discord.
Yep. I wonder if Kyo decided to do the
I think Kyo's probably side slipping.
side slip.
Get that force back. Take the lock. Boost.
Ooh, Bactoid chose to check for objective.
Ooh, didn't get it. Alright, so Kyo.
Going with the bank.
Yeah, you can still side slip and get your force back.
I think you just side slip here. Puts you in a good position to concussion missile.
Yeah, and I would
And he
just
can flip up.
boost or lock boost. Yeah. In fact, you don't even need to boost. I mean,
Doesn't
you
it?
can. It doesn't matter. You can do it. But I think maybe the boost didn't even or put you in a pretty good spot to hard. There is the one bank turn from the E-wing. Could this be a barrel roll lock situation to get out of that bomb? Mayhaps. Nope, just a focus.
Maybe Ahsoka will give him the.
Well, Ahsoka's got to do something, because, yikes. Maybe a barrel
That's
roll
not a great
boost.
spot. Yeah, you don't have
And,
to be afraid about the droid anymore because he chose to go for a claim instead of the calculate.
yeah. So barrel roll boost left. Yeah, I think that gets you out of the bomb.
Ooh, and it lines him up a shot on the factoid.
Yeah, obstructed. Not a great shot, but shot nonetheless. Still force. And Zam, the big Talon roll. Now, Zam already has a lock on the E-Wing. Zam has Notorious and probably the double tap card up, if I'm Zam. So he's begging the E-Wing to shoot.
Hi.
And Django, I assume, is coming in full throttle.
Yeah, this is not looking good for that E-wing.
Yeah, E-Wing might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, 3 forward for Django. Might be in the bomb, might not. That's pretty close. It
It's not
depends on where the
shooting.
corner is. Yeah, he doesn't care. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh, wow. That's such a big range one. That does catch Gavin. That does catch Django. So excellent bombs by Zam there.
Yeah, that clearly hits the bomb.
Yeah, yes. So Django into the E-Wing. Blue on blue here. So Django doesn't get to do anything. Gonna spend the lock on one. Why only one?
It's to be greedy and hopefully you just roll the natural hit so you can spend your force in the eye instead of rolling both of them and then rolling a blank focus again.
Oh, that's mathematically wrong. Nick now. Gonna take Ahsoka. Shoot range 2 Cloud. Force all day into that Bactoid. Who gets 1-2 evades? Greg, Gavin needs to take a shield from the bomb. Gavin did take a
Gavin
shield from
already
the bomb. Console fire on Zam. Nothing, of course. There's never any consequences. Again, that isn't the correct mathematical decision, and Gavin's probably going to spend the focus and get out of this.
Yeah. Just spend the focus and then you don't even need to shoot back. You're fine.
Yeah, you
Don't
just
care.
fire in, you shoot Django, right? Like,
Yeah. No point in taking 2 damage.
and yeah, not even a second's thought. Gonna shoot range 3 into Django instead. Save your math school, Greg. These shots come from plums. Okay, I get it, if you say so. And you're gonna get a crit in, or not in, but you know. Django down to 1.
Average. I'm average, bitch.
This is the important shot. This is a concussion missile. This could really save a ball.
Yeah,
Love to see it. That's a
Oh, and
dead.
this is dead.
What a
It's just
dead.
droid.
Yeah, dead droids.
That's gonna be a 6-point swing for him, which puts him right back into this game.
Absolutely.
Well, correction, 5 points. He didn't claim center.
So Nick surges into the lead 8-7. And the reroll was you'd better mean business. So Zam is now full of charges but doesn't get any kind of double tap. And I mean that's about as good as it gets for Nick there.
Yep, taking no damage on your Ewing other than the single proton bomb, and also not getting double tapped or taking damage on 2 attacks.
Yep. I mean, I guess you say you took 1 damage on the E-Wing. You got the Bactoid off. You regain the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And now
And
these...
now this Ewing can just get in the way of these fire sprays.
Again, you have a bump mindset, but I don't think the E-Wing wants to do that. Django
Where else
turn in and
go?
claim. Maybe. Wouldn't hate it. Snipes, take over for a second.
Gotcha. Yep. Well, I don't hate that Django turn in and claim either. Gets him behind Ahsoka, and if he boosts, he could probably get the VTG. Sam could turn in, or she could go with the 3 straight, hopefully. Gavin would just top over, claim at the top objective as well.
You know what I realized about you, Snipes?
What was that?
You know what I realized about you?
What?
You have no idea the gender of Star Wars characters. You have no clue. So we're going to play a
Sure.
game I like to call He, She, They. Your first contestant on the block right now, Dexter Jexter. He, She, They.
I'm gonna guess a he.
He is correct. Okay. I didn't actually think of any characters before this, so now I'm like scrambling to think of people. All right. Kayadi Mundi. He, she, they. Oh, that's a good one, Andros. Good one.
That's it. That's a. I think that's a he.
He is correct. All right. Lulo. Lulo Lampard.
I think I've gotten told that it's a he, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna go with he again.
Lulo is indeed a he. How about Merle Cobbin?
That's a she. That's in the. That's in the movies, right? She's
I
the
have
one
no
in
idea.
A-wing.
There's many A-Wings in the movies. I actually don't know this one myself. Merle Cobbin, Wikipedia, or Wikipedia.
Pim is saying Meryl is a he, so I guess
Yeah,
I
Merle,
got that
Merle's,
one wrong.
Merle's a he. Oh, they're actually already playing this round. That went fast. Time flies when you're grilling people and can only come up with he's.
Django just went with the one bank there.
Yeah, and the bump. And no claim from Zam.
Yeah, went for the lock. I don't hate it, but I think getting those points will put you in a better position. Just forcing Nick to have to use his actions and spend Ahsoka Force if he really wants to. Reclaim. and keep his ships focused up. And they're noticing Ahsoka never moved.
I knew it felt too soon. Okay, I missed everything that just happened there. What happened? This is console fire. Again, never punished. So this has got to be Zam shot.
Yep,
Oh.
rolled 2 hits, spent the lock, only converted to overall, and I don't think did any damage.
Okay. So now it's Gavin's turn to do something. 2 crits, not bad. Ralph, thank you for the resub.
Pushes a crit through.
And that crit is a damage sensor array. Love to see it. It's actually going to stop a claim for next turn as well.
Ooh, but he chose the right one. Project Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's
Better
obviously
be
the double tap because he was full health. Oh, and he just natties out. Oh, the saddies.
That's a dead E-wing.
Yeah. I will remember Gavin.
Epionics asking why only 2. That's because Zam Notorious.
Yeah, notorious charge. And then just natties like a dick. I think this is Kyo 1v4. And just no chance there. Okay. Now, I don't want this to happen. But if you're Nick, you just run around playing defense, right?
I think you have to do that. I don't see a way you're gonna kill Zam or Django before your A-wings get blinked to death.
Hey, you know what, Nickel City? At least Nick killed the hyena. That might be all he has to kill here. Although I think Django's probably one hearting in next turn. So,
He can reclaim or he can target lock Kyo.
start, I think you send Kyo like a 2-bank evade. And if Django wants to claim, okay. If Django doesn't want to claim, it's fine too.
Zam
Kyo's
has
already lost shields, so it's going to be hard to get Kyo to claim that center. But you might have to risk that for the Biscat. One straight Zam so she can claim if she survives. Zam would have to clear damage sensor array first. So basically, Zam can claim in 2 turns.
Yep.
And that's still a big 2 turns. I think maybe Django just tries to Nick kill Kyo here. I think you're right with that.
This is super risky, but if Zam doesn't turn in, I think Kyo going for Zam isn't terrible. Taking a lock.
Yeah, maybe. There's options here depending on how aggressive Nick wants to play it. It also depends how tilted he is, right? Like,
Yeah. His dice weren't there when you needed them.
they never are. Kyo. And you know Django's coming. You know it in your heart, but I think you claim here.
Well, Django will just claim it back.
That's fine. If Django has to spend their action claiming, I think that's fine. I think you'd prefer that to Django locking. If I'm Django, I'm locking. on Kyo here.
Yep. Kyo
Kyo
taking
does
too
have
early
one
shields.
force for mods, and potentially if Ahsoka can somehow stay in, there is the damn sensor array fix for Zam. Ahsoka, oh, that's so close.
I think he gets it.
I think so too. Oh, they're counting it.
Right. Well, as long as they both are okay with it.
Yeah. That's how it's always been, how it always will be. Kyo. Oh, Ahsoka goes for the range 3, doesn't find anything. And will also boost. A lot of action economy on Ahsoka these days. And there is the move.
Here's
Yeah,
the
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you forced an action here. It was going to happen regardless. You're going to get a concussion missile off. You got an evade. You got a force. Django only has one force to spend. Are you going to really do it? No.
Yeah, probably not worth it with the
Oh!
evade, but never mind.
Ahsoka, thank you so much. Yikes.
Nick's dice have not been there.
The green dice, at least. Damn. Man, can you buy a hit on the console fire? It has not made him pay one time. I believe this should be the last concussion missile. Does Jango Fett still have a shield? Yeah, Jango's still on one shield. Spend that lock. Nick knows the math and gets reward. Doesn't spend the force?
Spend the force?
Doesn't spend the force? Okay. Well, that's the last shield down.
I guess just trying to save the force so he can keep evading. So Nick can have
Yes.
to keep it.
All right, so let's game this out. Let's assume no ships die and no more claims are made, even though I think Zam claims next turn. So you get 2, so next turn is 14, 15, and then 16, 16, right? Yeah. So in 2 turns under the current state, Nick catches up.
If Sam chooses to not claim.
Yeah, but I think Zam claims.
And Django could just go faster and go for that top objective. Do a 3 straight boost.
I think like I set up in 2 turns. I actually like that idea because it forces the A-Wings to come to you. They don't get to just use their speed and be cagey.
And the 3 straight leaves it so if Kyo tries to claim that center again, you do the 3 straight.
You're
claim.
still there. Reminder, this season there's no 6-round minimum. We're already at that point, but just speaking it out. Switch monitor situation up here. One hard side slip could be cheeky. Still has a force active though, so no side slips.
And you have to increase the difficulty, so
Yeah, it would be.
it would just turn into a 2 wide straight.
Yep. Which is not ideal. I think Kyo's probably moving fast. Oh, the bomb. Proton bomb from Michael. I mean, why would you see Kyo stressed? I can't use any of my custom assets. Hopefully, game 2 they'll be back.
Fits.
Nice move, Kyo there.
Yep. Puts him in a good position to turn away next round as well. Or turn back in since he's not stressed. Or since they're not stressed.
Claims and Ahsoka again gonna hook Kyo up. This seems to be the pattern here. Like, you don't get the dominance I do.
Yep. But if Django just 3 straights, he can just claim and then go for the next one. And that A-Wing has to turn back around.
One hard claim. 3 straight. Claim.
Just out.
It's alright though. You're not taking any shots and you've got the advantage again. And that console fire again. Nothing. So
These
2-1
A-Wings.
on objectives here. Makes it a 16-13 game as we enter turn 8.
I think these A-Wings need to give up the objective game and go solely for Zam here. And hope that she doesn't turn away. Probably one hard you could claim with Kyo again if you wanted to. But I think Zam is the only way to get back in the game with how many points.
Yeah, Sam sat with a console fire this whole game and has not taken a single damage to it. It should have killed Zam by now.
Yep, I chalk it up to the yellow dice. I think they're cursed. They always roll hits when you want to go. They always roll hits when you don't care about it, and then whenever you need them to not roll hits, they don't. The only thing they don't help with is first player.
Fair. And Kyo will once again claim. It's a weird battle we've got going on. Now Ahsoka can't help Kyo here.
Yep, there's a 3 bank.
think you're a little bit
might-
in no man's land if you're Django right now.
I might boost with Django here. Set up for the 1 or 2 hard next round.
I think you're right. And has the added benefit of if you boost forward, I think you're probably out of an Ahsoka shot too. Not that you're really worried about Django dying here, but like it's also a nice bomb next turn if you boost.
Yep.
I think the debate right now is if it's range 1 to claim or if you boost.
Yep. I think he just checked for that and it's not in range 1.
All right, well, this is obstructed, or Ahsoka's not obstructed, so this is range 3. 2v3 only, so it's not like a huge deal. But hey, do you spend that? Yes. The answer is yes. And spends the force. No damage.
No damage. This rolls too natural. And takes nothing.
Yep. Completely evaded. I wouldn't blame Nick for being a little tilted right now, but he's making a game out of it. So 2-1 on the objectives here. 17-15 is your score. I'm wondering, is there any way you can stop Django from this claim?
I don't think so. The only thing that might is if you 5 straight PO over the cloud and barrel roll or boost to get in the way.
I mean, you
But that
risk
requires
the
you to
ion,
dice. And
but-
the strain.
yeah. I think you have to try, if I'm honest. Because if Django gets the... I don't see a way to win if Django gets the claim.
And if you block Jingo, you could set up nicely for a proton rocket. Probably wouldn't kill him, but the next turn, if you get it off and push through enough damage, you might be able to kill him.
Yeah, I think one of the things Nick's going to look back on this turn is how he wasn't able to get any of his munitions off this late into the game. No torpedo from Luke. No plasma torpedo from Gavin. Did get
And
the
that round-
concussion missiles off, so props to that. Procket's still there.
And the round Luke decided to check for a lock instead of going for center objective. Could have
Yeah.
put him a few more points ahead.
Agreed. I want to proc it into Zam, but I don't think it'll happen. I don't think so either right now, to be honest.
I don't think Sam turns in here.
All right. Ahsoka did what Ahsoka had to do. Or sorry, Kyo did what Kyo had to do. Is Kyo ionized? No.
No.
That means Kyo gets an action. That action's going to be a focus.
You go with the evade, right?
Yeah, you go with the evade for sure. The action is evade, like we all said. And Ahsoka. And Ahsoka's going big Zam hunting? Oh, you know what? I bet
bet Zam's the
Ahsoka
one
barrel
big.
rolls boosts and then claim that other objective. If you get the block, it's victory in 2 turns. Why? Everything depends on this block here.
Ahsoka could have barreled, got a really nice
You got the block. Can Kyo live? Do you decline to shoot with Django so you get the notorious reroll with Zam?
That's tough because Zam may get 3 hits in, but if Kyo rolls focus evade or focus blank, they're still fine.
All right, so
I think
range
it-
0 into Kyo, just the 1. Kyo gets that evade. That was huge for Kyo. Out the back into Ahsoka. Three big hits. Ahsoka evades 2. Gets that third evade. That's huge because now I think Ahsoka can throw herself over a rock and claim next turn.
Yeah. Yep. Just 5 straight over the rock. You don't care. No one's shooting you.
Yeah.
The goal here is to keep Kyo alive.
All right. 2 hits into Kyo. Kyo still has that evade. So Kyo lives for now. 17-18 is the score. So if you're Kyo, you won hard, right?
Yep. Just 1 hard and evade.
Evade for your life. Try to tank 2 shots. And claim with Ahsoka and sneak out with a win.
What was the Zam card? Was it the...
I didn't see it.
Because as long as Kyo doesn't line up the arc on Zam 2, then there's no bonus attack. Because you're not shooting and you don't have arc on Zam, so she doesn't get the bonus attack.
This is coming down to turn 10. I think turn 10 is going to be our final turn. Michael is first player here. Don't know why you gave that away. All right. Kyo.
Okay.
The evade.
Yep.
Kyo evades. Oh, wait. He dialed in the 1 hard.
Yeah, Ahsoka did the 1 hard.
Why?
Gives up the win if Kyo dies here. Because Kyo can't block both fire sprays for another turn.
Right, but you just win the game.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Should have just 5 straighted.
I don't think you got the procket.
Nope. Does Zam still have... No, fixed that a while ago.
Wow, what a move. Now you don't have to worry about claiming. You can just take a target lock and put everything into Kyo.
Well, Django is stressed from last round, so...
I think he flipped contraband. You know?
Oh. Yep. Contraband is flipped.
There's the claim. I think no matter what, that's game unless Zam dies. All right, first shot. This is into Kyo. 3 big hits. Kyo is on 1. Zam shoots first. That console fire could be a huge key cog here.
I think Sam fixed console fire last round.
Oh, yeah.
4 hits. That's just dead KO.
And Ahsoka, no bullseye, so no procket. Into Zam for shits and gigs.
Just gotta hope for 2 crits.
Spends the lock. And the focus. 2 hits. 1 goes through. Zam down to 2. Gosh, imagine just getting 2 of those at any given time. 2 of those console fire rolls of like the 18 that happened.
Yeah. Console fire not doing any damage was super unfortunate.
That's us. And that is a GG 23-18. What a banger of a game. Kudos to Nick for even making it close there.
Yeah, Nick flew in extremely well to keep it that even though his green dice were saying no for most of it.
Yep, absolutely. So a big win for Order 66. Congratulations, taking a 1-0 lead. We've got 2 games left. We'll be back with game 2 and 3 coming up in just a minute.